Happy Easter. Today I'm just going to feature one doll, and because she is from an Easter movie. And before I get my ears on straight, that's better. Before I get started, I do want to acknowledge that Easter is way more than bunnies and Easter eggs, and this Easter will be different because churches can't get together. But we don't need necessarily to be with each other to celebrate what Easter is to those of us of the Christian faith. And it is a glorious time, whether you're alone, just with your family, or whatever situation you're in. Easter is for you if you are of the Christian faith or interested in the Christian faith. It's also Passover. And I heard a preacher this morning point out that Passover was a quarantine in itself. So it's kind of ironic that what's going on would be happening now. But whether you celebrate Easter or Passover, I hope you find a way to spend time with your faith and celebrating it. Okay, the only doll I'm going to feature today is Judy Garland's from Easter Parade, one of my favorite movies. The movie was 1948. I'm not sure when this doll was made. I can't find it. There's a tag and it says MGM 1948 for the movie, but then there's a 1975 date. So was that when she was made? She's World Doll. I have a problem with, I don't know why, I think it's just me because I've never heard anyone else talk about this. But some of my World dolls, for some reason, the heads come off. And my brother gave me this doll because he knows what a fan of Judy and Easter Parade I am. And when I opened it, her head was off, and he was sad about it. But I got to study, and that's what my grandpa used to say, because he was a Mr. Fix-It guy. I got to studying on it. And what I did was I took one of those clothespins that spring, and I squeezed it together, put the skinny part in the head part, put it down into the body and let go. And her head stayed on ever since. I was going to show you, but then I thought, well, maybe I'm not that confident. But anyway, look at this. Well, I hope you'll stay for the still picture because, boy, it looks like Judy. And there's her gown. Well, I'm not going to tell you what part of the movie it's from in case you haven't seen it. And look at the pretty little gem there. It was a gem of a movie. Look at her pretty little Easter bonnet. Such great music, great dancing. It had everything a movie needed to please Dad anyway. And it had Fred Astaire, which I have a Fred Astaire doll, but he's from Barclays on Broadway. This is from the movie Great series, I believe. And so he's from Barclays on Broadway, so I'll feature him with Ginger at another show. And one thing about Easter Parade is Fred Astaire wasn't scheduled to do the picture. It was supposed to be another Gene Kelly-Judy combination. And Gene Kelly broke his ankle. And Gene and Judy were great friends. And Jean was a little worried about her emotional situation at the time. Bless her heart, she struggled. Such a fine lady. Anyway, he was worried about that, and he wanted the picture to get made, and he couldn't wait for his ankle to heal. So he called Fred Astaire, who was in retirement at that time. It was 1948. And Fred came out of retirement to do the picture as a favor to Jean and Judy. People were concerned about that because Fred Astaire was famous for rehearsal for hours, and Judy was not famous for that. So they thought, oh, how are they going to get along? So they made a perfect movie, and they asked Fred Astaire later, well, how in the world did you work around the difference in how you and Judy work? And he said, it didn't matter, because Judy could see a dance routine, and she had it, and she didn't have to rehearse. So isn't that quite a compliment from one of the greatest, if not the greatest dancer of all time? Look at the little part in the back. I get talking about the movie and forget to show you the doll. I'm sorry. She has her little painted nails and, as I said, the tag from Authentic. I'll let you read it. You can pause it and read it if you'd like. I have another Easter video I did early on when I was doing YouTube, and I'll link it below, and you can see those Easter dolls. But this is a beauty. Oh, what a face. And didn't they capture her perfectly? Okay, I just wanted to show you my Easter parade doll and wish you all a blessed Easter, Passover, whatever you celebrate. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves because you matter to me. Thank you, and toodles.